Acting.
Hi, I'm Alicia.
And I'm Tiana.
We're two working actors. We happen to be women.
We happen to be Black. Sometimes that matters.
And sometimes it doesn't. Either way,
we're here to talk about all things acting, from personal experiences
to the industry itself, and of course our love of the craft.
So join us as we chat with each other, as well as the occasional acting friend, as we talk about all things
acting. Welcome back, guys. Episode 3. Nope, bullshit.
No, it's fine.
Episode 4.
It's because we're 3 weeks ahead. Yeah.
It's been a week. It's Christmas week.
And hasn't felt really like Christmas to me. How are you? Are you festive? Are you feeling it?
I have actually been feeling it this year, surprisingly. Because usually I don't feel it, but this year I feel like I've listened to a lot of Christmas music.
That's the key.
Yeah.
That's the key. Yes.
And that just really kind of triggers the whole thing.
What's your favorite Christmas song or album?
Too many to count. So I really like Silver Bells. I like the classics.
Okay.
Silver Bells.
Yeah.
Not Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. That's also a fun one. But there are so many. But Silver Bells is the one that comes to mind first. But
okay. Silent Night.
Person? Do you like Christmas music?
Yeah. I haven't really been playing it that much though. Usually I do. But I just think Silent Night by the Temptations is probably the best.
That's a good one.
That's always my go-to when I want to feel Christmassy.
Yeah.
But there's a lot.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many. I'll start going through a playlist or something and I'll be like, oh my God, I love that song too.
Yeah, and you know how artists will cover the same song?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm I kind of do every version of, whatever.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that's why I never get bored because there are so many different versions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I did what was stuck in my head earlier this week. I saw Mama Kissing Santa Claus. Mama Kissing Santa Claus. Oh my God, please. Love that one.
I love the Jackson 5 version of that.
Specifically the Jackson 5 version.
Literally. Ate it up.
Mm-hmm.
Ate it up. Yeah, they're great. Obviously. Duh. Yeah.
They really are. Iconics. Yeah. Love that. All right. So what are we talking about this week?
Improv.
I know that's right, girl.
Improv. How important improv is. By the way, I think people, it's not just actors that deal with improv.
Mm-hmm. No.
You know what I mean?
Not at all. I think
y'all do it.
Improv is one of those things. So I started taking an acting class because I was looking for an improv class. That's kind of what got me on the path of acting, is because I thought it was, I've always been fascinated by it as a craft and a practice, I guess. And so I was like, oh, let me see if there are any improv classes in the area. And then I fell down an acting rabbit hole, and then I found the actors lab, and now I've just been acting. But I still want to take an improv class. I still have never taken one.
I remember when a couple of our classmates took one in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it sounded pretty fun too.
It did. I think did they only do it that one time or twice maybe?
I think they maybe went twice. But improv, the type of class you can drop in and drop, out of pretty easily. So
have you ever done anything improv related?
No. I want to do a comedy kind of improv situation. I don't know if there's a specialized class for comedy specifically, just to develop that, I guess, wit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you really have to be quick. You have to be really fast on your feet and witty with comebacks.
Yeah.
And that's where I think I struggle with improv, but I think it's such an important skill to have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, honestly, my favorite, when I watched my favorite sitcoms, and then 20 years later or so after they've aired, finding out that so many of my favorite moments were improv, they weren't on the script.
Mm-hmm.
That's so admirable. Watching shows like Martin, they just, that whole cast was feeding off of each other, and I think that's amazing. And I would love to develop some sense of that. Like obviously a lot of that probably is innate to, a person, but
And I was gonna say, like, it also specifically with Martin, like the cast probably had really good chemistry because,
yeah.
like, that also plays a part in it, right? Like, it's like
Yes.
if you can't read the other person, or if they can't read your
Listen.
humor or your tone,
Yes.
like you're not gonna be able to find your pace. But if you guys can like find a rhythm.
Well, that's part of being like a great scene partner where it's like you have to connect with you have to listen.
Yes.
You know?
Active listening.
Yeah, because something might change in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like a perfect example. Have you ever seen Paid in Full, the movie?
No.
Girl.
Who's in it?
Mekhi Phifer, Cameron, the rapper, Wood Harris. Classic hood film. It completely traumatized me the first time I saw it because
That
it's
sounds so familiar.
Girl, a crazy story. But I was listening to an interview clip of Mekhi Phifer saying that he kind of rewrote a scene, and it's like one of the most famous scenes where he's like in the car, his brother had been kidnapped or something, and he's talking to his friend. They're drug dealers.
Okay.
And so he's talking to his friend about how he's like he's gonna go and avenge his brother and all this other stuff, to find out none of that was on the page. You know what I mean? He actually had like one line, and he said he kind of rewrote it a little bit, and he didn't, which this part was important, he didn't change stuff so much so that his scene partner had to change lines, you know what I mean? And I think that's important because if you're going to change stuff, first of all, you obviously have to run it by the director, which he did. And the director was one of those people that was like, yeah, let's try it. And it ended up being super iconic. But he didn't change it so much so that his scene partner had to learn a new script, basically. He just did his thing, and his scene partner reacted in that moment. And so that moment is kind of like it wasn't on the script. You're forced to kind of listen. And there were a couple of other moments in that movie, now that I'm thinking about it, where like it'll say on the script, so and so just cries. And then in the movie, you're seeing him like find out this devastating news, and he's like shadow boxing. Like it sounds weird, but it's like the devastation, the grief, that's not on
the way he responded to it.
Yeah.
And that's I think what makes acting a craft, and that's what makes this job what it is, right? Is the fact that like
yes,
it's the actor's interpretation. And this is why when, like, for example, like directors, there's a director and then there's a director of actors, right? And someone who knows how to let their actor be an actor. And that, like, I think is such an important thing to allow. What am I trying to say? I think that's really important because for an actor to really embody a character and to like really like that moment right there where he's shadowboxing and not just crying, but like shadowboxing, that's because like that's what he felt was appropriate for the character. It serviced the character.
Yes. That's literally what he said when someone asked him about the moment in an interview. He's like, that's just like, I didn't plan on doing that, but that's how the character like like it was just natural. Like he was in the zone, and he was like, all it said on the paper was, you hear the news and he cries, and he did so much in like a few seconds. It was only a short, like showing, but it's like stuff like that. It's like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. And that's what we're here to explore, right? And like, so that's why we take classes, so we can find a way to do that with every character that we have.
Also, is it considered improv if you just find a moment, and it doesn't have to be the whole scene or all of your dialogue, but maybe you just find a moment that was different than, what you rehearse or what's on the script?
So are you saying, like, are you still saying the lines the way they were written, but you're just expressing them differently? Like, if you were going to go from like, okay, say it's a dramatic scene, I can't fucking believe you, to I can't fucking believe you. Like that kind of thing, like that difference.
Anything, just like a small difference. Like, is that considered improv if you
I don't
change
know.
it up in the moment? Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
maybe you've been
Like it's
rehearsing,
not how it was rehearsed.
right? And it's like for some reason something just hit you where you're like, I need to take a pause here. Like I'm just gonna do it because it feels right. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? I don't know. I think I'm getting a little too technical with this. Improv is improv.
I don't know. Leave us a comment. What do you think? Does that count as improv?
Yeah,
I mean, I guess I could see how it could be. I don't know if I personally would classify
right.
that as improv, but I could see if it's something that you're a change that you're making on the fly, on the spot.
Yeah.
You just improvised it. I mean, I guess technically, right? Or
Yeah.
I don't know, like what is the technical definition of improv?
You know where improv comes up a lot? When
Mm,
someone misses a line and
mm-hmm.
your ability to kind of recover from that. You got to figure out a creative way that makes sense in the moment for the characters to get
Yes.
them back on track or to bring it back to you or something like that. Like you have to figure it out.
Have you ever had a scene like that in class where like your scene partner completely flubbed a line or missed a line, like literally like kind of low key changed the story, and you had to like either pick it up where like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've had that actually happen during the week where you're supposed to be off book for the play.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
So that first week where everyone's off book or supposed to be off book and we're
Mm-hmm.
still kind of like getting the lines in us and someone may miss a line, then you got to you have to fit because you have to start figuring those moments out.
Right.
Like you have to be comfortable with improving so that if it does happen and it happens during the actual performance, that you're comfortable with quickly steering it back to where it needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I've experienced that several times. But one thing about that is you also have to know your scene partner's lines and their intentions as well as you know your
Right.
own.
Right.
So that if they forget to
Right.
ask you a question that's supposed to prompt an answer out of you, then you need to figure out a way to bring that answer out or something so that they can jump back on track or vice versa. You know, you have to know the
Just
material well enough,
yeah.
and everyone should, so that if someone, flubs a little bit and changes to your point, the direction of where the scene's supposed to be going, you
Mm-hmm.
need to be comfortable with making that adjustment immediately and seamlessly
Yes.
so that
Yes.
no one notices, you know?
And that's also fun, kind of, right? Like, because it's like
Yeah.
how can we? I mean, it's
Yeah.
in the moment. In the moment, it sucks. In the moment, you're like,
Yeah.
"Fuck, what am I gonna do?" But like,
Yeah.
then it's like, okay, well, how can I use what I know? And then to your point, that's why it's also prepared, important to be prepared as an actor. And like when you show up and like know what is going on, what is the story telling you, because that will also help you be ready for those moments. You know.
Yes. So you really need to know the story and the material and all the ins and outs before
Mm-hmm.
you even think about improving is not the goal when you have a script.
Right.
You can't go into
Right.
it. Well, at least
You
I
shouldn't.
can't go into it.
You should.
I'm not
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not a big move. I'm not going to go into it thinking I'm rewriting your story. That's
Right.
not how it's going to go down. But if it happens, you got to know the arc, of your character where they need to
Mm-hmm.
go so that you're not messing something up for down the line or you're not
Mm-hmm.
like revealing something too soon. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think that's a good kind of conclusion that in order to improv well, you need to know the material for that's the first step. The
That's the
first
first
step
step.
is do your
Knowing
job.
the material, frontwards, backwards, sideways,
Literally.
inside out, like literally, like in your sleep, you know the script from front to back.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's such a good point because as fun as improv can be, you also want to make sure you're doing it in a way that again services the character and services the story.
Literally.
You
I
know?
remember there was this one time where like I was waiting for a cue to go on stage, and one night it was like a long paragraph that they would say, but I knew like the last line.
Mm.
So that was my cue to come on. But somehow they lost. the line exactly, and they kind of
Oh.
like they said the words, but it wasn't exact. So here's another thing, like understanding that if they didn't say, let's say the sentence was, I want some tea now.
Mhm.
For some reason, they didn't say that. They just said, oh, I'm thirsty or something.
Mhm. Yeah.
And so I knew, I like, okay, that's obviously it's not in the script that I come out on that line, but boom, I have to be there, you know? So yeah, knowing the material.
No, and that's such a good point. Is kind of talking to about preparedness. I
Hmm.
know when I don't know the material if I don't know my cue. If I don't know, like say there's a line in a script like oh, you reach for the glass or
Listen,
you shatter the glass after so and so says whatever.
yes.
If you're not listening or you don't know that that's your line, like you're gonna, I can't tell you how many times like we've done audition drills in class and like,
Yeah.
unfortunately, I'm not the best student all the time. So no, I don't read the script before class. And then I'm trying to get it inside of me in the 10 minutes I have before I have to get in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I feel I can tell when I miss the cue or when I'm
Hmm.
slow to the cue because I wasn't
Hmm.
prepared, you know?
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
all connected, man.
That's so funny how I never thought about that, but it's like literally you can't even talk about improv until you've done your job, your actual
Mm-hmm.
job, which is know your lines, know why you're saying them,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
know? Yeah.
Now, to kind of take it in the other direction, would you ever do improv for the sake of improv, like getting on stage and just like improving an entire scene with like an improv group? Look on your
I no,
face.
no, here's the thing.
That was crazy.
No, because I would do it if it was a part of a class. I don't think that that's not my thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But people that do it, I love watching it. Like I remember watching there was like a improv troupe on campus when I was in school, and I
Mm-hmm.
remember watching it and being like, "Oh, this is really cool."
Yeah,
Never
right?
had
The urge, the desire. That's it.
yeah, I'll do it as um like a practice thing, like a class, like
Yeah.
that, where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you do a class for however many weeks, and then you have a show or something.
Mm-hmm. But like you wouldn't ever actually go out and just do it on your own. No, that's valid. That's valid. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm so fascinated by the idea of improv because again, you have to be really quick. You have to be
I feel like you
really
would do
witty.
it.
I want to do it so bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to find out where our classmates went. But it's
Oh
been
yeah.
like 2 years, so I don't even know if they
They probably do still know.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was one of the theaters.
Yeah, something. There was it was yeah, it was like a program though that they I don't know. It was
Oh.
weird. I don't and I remember the feedback wasn't great from what I
Oh,
remember.
okay.
But it was an experience. And
Yeah.
and that was also like everyone's perspective was a little different. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to do like that kind of improv. You know what
Yeah.
I also kind of want to do? A comedy show. I kind of want to do stand up. There's a part of me that kind of wants to do stand up. I know. I
Okay. No,
know.
I'm happy for you.
No,
I'm
that
happy for
face is
you.
like so correct though, because there's a part of me that's like, well, like, yeah, I kind of want to. There's another part that's like, hell, the fuck, no, I don't. What? No.
I would totally go support you. I think that would be fun. By the way, you know what that just reminded me of? Of Claire.
Oh, Claire,
Hilarious.
Claire.
Hilarious. Anyway, she did like a mini stand up that yeah, it was just
Yes,
really funny.
yes.
Um, that would be good for you. I would go see you.
I We'll see. We'll see. I'm thinking about it. I'm considering it. My thing is, I don't want to get up there and have nothing to say. And that's where I'm struggling. But then I guess I could just like prepare material and like to do it the proper way. I don't know. We'll see.
What type of comedian would you be? Would you be okay, so Dave Chappelle is like a storyteller
Hmm.
more than,
Yeah.
or like one of those comedians that like does a lot of crowd work.
I wouldn't do crowd work
Okay.
because that to me that's where that improv skill comes in.
Yes.
You have to be quick and you have to be good at responding to people.
Yes.
And sometimes I need 2 to 3 business days.
I
So
feel like actually you'd be really good at that one.
think so,
I
really?
do think so. I do think so.
I was thinking more along the lines of storytelling, but I think that's because when I make TikToks, that's how I make my TikToks is like
The
they're
storytelling.
storytelling.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
I think is just where I naturally fall, but maybe.
Or just have like pre-planned jokes like boom, boom,
Mm-mm,
boom.
mm-mm.
Mm,
No. I would have to like I the jokes are within the story or like I would
yeah.
be like recounting something fun or like have like a funny commentary about something that happened in my life. But that gets dangerous because if you run out of things to be relatable about,
Yeah.
people stop listening and like so that's where you kind of have to like learn how to balance and then maybe like that's when it's good to know how to tell jokes.
Let's go to
um
like an open mic.
I was thinking about it. I was really thinking about it, but I'm like, oh, I would be so scared. I don't know. Maybe I'll put that on my to-do list in 2026.
Yeah, let's
No,
totally do it.
fuck it, why not? We ball.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll
Yeah,
be fun.
let's try something new. I don't know. It's been
Yes.
calling my name a little bit. So
I think that would be really fun.
yeah, yeah. I'll keep you updated. I'll let you know if I see an open mic night, like a comedy open mic night or something. You know.
Yeah.
How was rehearsal this week?
I
Did you have rehearsal this week? This was a
I think we
holiday
had
week.
rehearsal like once,
Okay.
and then I'm off for like another week or so.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Um,
I guess yeah, because New Year's is right next week.
yeah, yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's fun. Like I just got like my props and stuff.
Okay.
And I have a lot of props to
Nice.
work with. So just starting to kind of do that a little bit, but like it's coming together. It's going to be a really funny show. I'm actually more excited to see it now than I was before
Really?
because I didn't really get it before.
Okay.
I think I
Okay.
get it now.
Is it one of those things like you had to see it start coming together to really understand?
Yeah, and I think also the actors make it like
Okay.
make or break. Duh, the actors make or break because it's like sometimes like there's just certain actors that pull out good moments that
Hmm.
are like we were just saying that are not written on paper. And I think that that's going back to what we were saying about auditions a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's what the directors are looking for someone to pull those moments out. And I don't know how they're able to foresee this, but like just watching these actors rehearsal after rehearsal and then doing it multiple times in a rehearsal, doing it differently.
Hmm.
Like that's what makes it exciting because the characters to me on paper weren't that like they were kind of corny on paper to me.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, it sounds like a goofy play from what you've described.
Yeah, I mean it's cool, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna take a break though. I said this
Really?
last time, but I need a break after this.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, okay, chat. She rolled from one play into the other, filmed something
Yeah,
twice, two different things in between that time.
yeah.
Yeah, she's been busy.
And then I have the other one that's in May.
But don't you? I thought you did. Do you start? Don't you start going to schools in February,
Yeah, we do the school visits in February, and then it's
and
like a
then you take a
historical
break?
figure thing. I think we're gonna keep rehearsing throughout that time.
Okay.
It's just the school visits are like a separate thing, and then the actual play
Oh,
is like
oh,
it's all one program. I don't know.
interesting. Okay, so I wasn't sure how it worked because I know you when you first got it, you said it was you were going to be visiting school, so I just wasn't
Yeah.
sure. Like I knew it was like okay, a Black History Month thing, and
Yeah.
then I
Oh,
wasn't sure if it
that
was going to be like
makes sense.
continuous.
I didn't put that together
Wait, really?
that it was in Black History. Makes so much sense. Yeah. Girl, I was like, oh, I don't know why they picked February.
You, Tiana, you are so pretty. You are so
Girl,
beautiful.
can I just
You
tell you
got good
though?
looks, girl.
This is why I need a break because nothing's like I'm not computing things.
That's valid. That's
I'm just
valid.
kind of on autopilot right now.
No, that's
Except when
completely
I'm on
valid.
stage. I feel like that's the only time I get to live is when I'm on stage
Oh,
or in a rehearsal. Not like in a
interesting.
bad way, but it's like everything else is like, all right, let's do the thing, let's do the thing. And then I'm on stage, I'm like, I get to act,
It
you know?
sounds like that's when you're like present. It's kind of like when you like click back in and like you
Yeah.
just like you're like, okay, I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Acting's fun. Acting's great. I love being an actor, you know?
It
So,
really is.
mm.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else is new in the acting world?
Um, oh God, nothing. Nothing. I've been so lazy. And that's like, okay, I'm gonna put a button in it. But
Okay.
next week I would like to talk about the mental anguish of being a non academic, okay, hold on. The mental anguish of being a non-academically trained actor and being a
I,
working actor. Because that's kind of what I'm struggling with right now. And that's one of
okay.
the reasons why I really want to get back into class. And I kind of touched on it last week a little bit. Or we kind of touched on it.
Hmm.
But like that's like, yeah, because that's kind of where my headspace is at right now.
Okay, you might have to do that episode by yourself because I am triggered by that. I
No.
can't.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, that's valid.
I
That's valid.
am so upset with, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm upset that I went to school for
Mhm.
something that we don't need to go there. But
It got you this far, but now your career has taken a different path, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah. It's about to get dark. This is this was like a heavier episode a little bit.
Hmm.
Yeah,
How do we
no,
get here? What the heck?
I feel like I haven't been doing enough for acting. And that's just like been and so that's why I want to start going back to class. I think the podcast is going to help me kind of motivate me because I want to do things. I want to do it, but it's like and then I also have to remind myself, oh, okay, I'm working two jobs,
Yeah.
like I'm doing a lot. I have an active social life. So like I'm trying to be like give myself grace in that sense. But
Yeah.
also it's like I see where I want to be. I know where I'm gonna be. I need to start doing the things to get myself there because that's the only way to get there, you know? And that's kind
Yeah.
of where I'm this week has been like a real mental battle,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. There's something in the air.
That too. There's something in the fucking air because let me tell you something. Outside is disgusting. It was hailing earlier. Did you hear the hail?
I walked out of work in the hail and I was like, "Oh, girl, let me get in the house, honey.
Yes.
No one has time for this." And they're
Yeah.
currently like plowing outside.
Yeah. They just started over here too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's great. I'm glad I'm inside for
And this
this.
is where I'm gonna stay, at least for a while.
Yeah, I went through like a 2 liter of soda already. I got off work at like 4 o'clock. It's what, 10? Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But
No, you're real for that.
yeah, so okay, would you do a musical?
I'm struggling with that.
Yeah.
I think so. I think
Okay.
so, and I think especially because I really want to do theater. I really want to do theater, and I feel like we've talked about it a little bit in every episode. But like, I think knowing how to be a theater actor is so important because I think
Yeah.
theater actors bring just so much depth to screen acting, and I want to be a good screen actor.
Mhm.
Um, Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of plays around, but there are tons of musicals.
That's what I was just about to say.
So many musicals.
I was talking to someone, like a previous cast member, and she can sing.
Mm-hmm.
And like she was like asking like where to find auditions and stuff. And I was like telling her the sites that I go to. And I was like, honestly, like 75% of the auditions are going to be for musicals. And I just go for straight plays. So that already brings me down,
Yep.
to like a limited amount of things I can audition for. I
Yep.
would love to audition for a musical, but I know there is not even like a slight chance that I could fake it.
Oh no.
Like,
Wait, what do you mean? Like fake the singing or faking wanting to do a musical?
oh, I would love to do a musical. I can't
Okay.
sing.
DT, and you've said this before, but I just don't believe you. I've gone to karaoke with you, and I just don't believe you.
Girl, girl. First of all, I have an audition story about a time where I was asked to sing, and it wasn't even for a musical. It was
It
for a
wasn't.
stage play, a straight play. And I think
Yeah.
it's because this particular company, before the performance, the cast gets on stage and they like sing. They sing a song,
Mm.
and it's usually like a song within the time period of that play, whatever.
And
And
they
it's
do this for every performance?
think so. Every
Interesting.
performance that I've been to, they do
Okay.
it. And it's pretty cool and everything, but like I can hum a melody, like I can, fake an alto. I was an alto in my high school choir.
Okay.
So, like I could, but I'm not Cynthia Erivo. Like,
But theaters, musicals need altos. Like that's something.
Alicia, let me tell you something. My greatest fear when I
Mm.
was mic'd up was if like you could hear my voice crack or something. Imagine if I'm mic'd up and you hear me not be able to sing while I'm trying to sing.
Okay, valid. So what I'm hearing is like you would not do a musical.
I really wouldn't. Here's what I would love to do. Once I get into a position where I can waste some money, I
Okay.
would love to go get like a voice coach and see where I
Yes.
could go if I worked on my
Yes.
voice. Like if
Okay.
I worked on my voice, I would love to ask someone, where could you realistically see me in like a year or two if I can
Mm-hmm.
be trained and I worked on everything you gave me, and where would I be? If where I would be in that time wouldn't be far off from where I am now, then it doesn't make any sense. Like, and also I don't take care of my voice. Like, I'm not very good with doing that. When I walk outside and it's cold, I don't have a scarf on. Neck is just out,
Vocal
like walking
cords
around like this.
exposed.
Yeah, like an idiot. Yeah. So I would love to do that, but
Yeah.
I'm okay with straight plays though.
Okay.
Because also there's just something, I don't really like watching musicals like that anyway.
I'm not a musical person, and that's why I don't really want to
Yeah.
do them. But I
Yeah.
would. I yeah.
I'd rather
Yeah.
I'd rather listen to a 10-minute long monologue than listen to someone sing for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just not my cup of tea. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I mean, and I think that's really what it comes down to is like you and I and people who maybe don't prefer musicals are the types of people who can listen to a 10-minute long monologue, whereas
Right.
they're like musicals kind of exist to keep the audiences engaged and like to
Yeah.
keep them because not everybody has like the mental bandwidth for that.
Yeah.
Um so yeah, I don't know.
Like I felt like such a dummy watching Wicked because I'm
Mm.
sitting there, I'm like, can y'all shut up? Like the singing,
It's like,
listen, the singing's amazing. We know
yeah,
that. But
yeah.
wow, can we get to the plot? Like what are you singing again, girl? Okay,
And yeah, and they were. And they
okay,
were.
girl. I was
For
the whole time I'm sitting in there, I'm like, I should have just read the fucking books. I should have just read the books. I was like, I want to know how they end up the
yeah.
way they are. Like, can we get to that, please? I don't, y'all are singing about loving each other, hating each other. Like,
And that's pretty much. Did you see the second movie yet?
I did.
Okay, and that's
Yep.
pretty much that's my personal gripe with it. I don't want to say gripe because it's a good movie. Like I walked out of the
Oh,
theater
yeah.
and I was content. I was like, oh yeah, that was a good conclusion.
I was
But
okay. Yeah.
also, I would have liked a little bit more plot and
Yes.
a little less of the, especially because the songs aren't as like strong as they are in the first part. So it's like if
Yeah.
we pull back on some of the songs and maybe focus more on the story. But what do I know? What do I know?
It's funny though, because like at the same time, I will listen to a soundtrack. Like I will listen to
Wait,
the
do you
Wicked
really?
soundtrack. Oh yeah. And also
Tiana,
the Hamilton soundtrack is like it's platinum over here. I'm always listening to Hamilton, but I do like history, so like
you do like history.
I'm intrigued by all of that, but like
And you like the
I'll
play.
listen to it, but watching it,
Interesting.
amazing cast. They did phenomenal. Like we all know they did the things, but I just am not into the whole
Musical.
music thing, you know?
Are there any musicals that you like? Like that you fuck with, I should say.
The Wiz,
Okay, yeah, solid.
I want to
Okay.
see Hamilton, but honestly, I think I've only watched it like twice. I would rather listen to
It's hilarious.
honestly.
It's hilarious. It's like it's so funny to me that you're like, yeah, I bang with the soundtrack, but like
Man, what?
sitting down and
Man,
watching it.
what?
Mm.
If someone plays nonstop, it's a wrap. We did Satisfied at karaoke, me and Taylor.
Yes.
Like
Oh, that was so good.
absolutely
So
that's
good.
happening. But
Yes. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
like what I would go see it like on Broadway. I wanted to see Leslie Odom, but I
Yeah.
just didn't get there in time.
Fair.
Also,
Fair.
I'm broke. So
And that'll do it every time. That'll do it every time. There's like, oh my God, there's one out right now. It's called like this the Suffs, I think. It's about women's suffrage. And I really want to go.
yeah,
But to your point, I'm broke. So
girl,
it's just gonna have to wait until the next time they're in town.
girl, yes. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. The musicals will always be there. We,
Honestly, they
as a
will.
society, we love them, so they'll
Yeah.
always be there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I okay, to wrap this up, I will say I would rather just watch it live
Okay.
than to watch a movie.
Yes. 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 I do love a good live musical. Yes.
Yeah, I would do that over the taping of the play, but I still would just give me a straight play.
Hmm.
Maybe a couple of songs. We don't
Yeah.
need the full
I don't need a song every 5 seconds. Oh my, or five
girl.
minutes. Like I think Hair. That's like my one of
Mm.
my favorite musicals. If you've never
Mm.
seen it, I think it's about I want to say it's the Korean War. Oh gosh. Oh, no musical fans, don't hate me. I want to say it's the Korean War, the Vietnam War. I think it's the Vietnam War. Anyway, it's really good, and I like it because it's a musical. But I
Yeah.
feel like, and this is how I like musicals to be done. The first act is where the songs are, and the second act focuses on the story. And
Yeah.
I like when musicals are like that, where it's like, okay, we have all the big numbers in the first act, and of course the second act has some, but it's more
Hmm.
story focused, and maybe that's why
Yeah.
live musicals are better, is because they do break it down that way, whereas movies
Yeah.
don't really have that
They don't
opportunity,
have the time. Yeah.
you know.
That's
So
that's true. That's true. Yeah, because I'm like, because once I realized, okay, the character's sad because so and so broke up with her. All
mhm.
right, we don't want to hear you sing about it, girl. Like, let's figure out what the
Think
consequences
about all
are.
those
Like,
feelings.
girl. But yeah, I don't know how
Yeah.
we got on that topic, but yeah.
No, I just yeah, musicals. And you want to know what's funny? Because I talked to Josh. Josh is one of our classmates, and I talked to him
Yeah.
at our other classmates Taylor's birthday party. And he's been doing a lot of musicals, and he's like,
Mhm.
to your point, he's like, I can't sing, but it's the work that I can get, and I keep getting casted.
Ah,
So, and he's like, you should just do it. And I'm like, and I think
yeah.
that's mainly why, because initially I was like, no, I'm just not gonna do musicals. But like after talking to him about it, I was just kind of like, you know what, you're right. The work is out there, and it's not like
Yeah.
I wouldn't hate doing it. It's just not. I feel like I'm not a singer, you know. And then maybe that's what it comes down to.
Yeah. I agree though. I thought he could sing though. Why did I think he was like trained in
Josh,
okay.
I don't. I maybe I don't think
Get it how
so.
you live it. Okay.
But I don't know. I told him to come to karaoke, so I guess if he comes to karaoke, we'll find out.
According to karaoke, no one can sing. And I'm not mad at that. Like,
We all just screaming into the
we,
mic.
it's who can be the loudest. Like, we're not.
Loudest. Oh, what a
Hmm.
good time.
Hmm. Hmm.
What a good time.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, okay. So to wrap it up, what's the best performance you've seen this week?
I came prepared. I watched him. Okay, I came semi prepared because I don't remember the actress's name, so let me look it up really quick.
Okay.
But I watched a movie called Jingle Jangle,
Mm-hmm.
and I did not know this movie existed, but my
Yeah.
aunt was like, "How did you not know?"
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
we watched it on Christmas Eve. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved. Hold on, let me get to the point. My favorite performance was in that movie, and it was that woman who played the mail lady. If you've seen it, the mail woman. who drives the red mail car.
Okay.
And she has a crush on Jingle Jangle.
Okay. Yes.
And let me see if I can find her name. Oh my God, where is she? Why is she not up here?
Yeah, I'm like, it's been a minute since I've seen that movie.
It was really, really good. She's not, unless maybe her picture's not here. I don't remember her name. I meant to look for her name when I watched the movie. Anyway, okay, so I can't remember the woman's name, but if you go to watch Jingle Jangle, it is the woman who plays the mail lady. And she drives a red mail car, and she has a crush on the main character, and she is just a breath of fresh air. She's so funny. Kind of speaking of theater, I feel like because of the energy she brought to that character, she is a theater actress.
Yeah.
Because she was just able to embody the goofiness in a way that wasn't over the top or bad. Like it just felt like very genuine and true to her character, and like and it made her so endearing. And that was my favorite performance.
Yeah. That movie is like a classic now.
Yeah, right? I didn't know. Apparently it came out in like 2025.
Yeah.
No, whoa, we're in 2025. It came out in 2020, 5 years ago.
Yeah. Dang, has it been that long? Why was I thinking like 2023 or something?
See, now I feel like I might be lying because I could have sworn it said 2020.
It probably is. No, it's like now I need to know.
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah, 2020. Yeah. Yeah, that's
yeah, it was cute. And speaking of musicals, that was one that I could tolerate.
Yeah, I like stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that, see, I feel like it's different because it's like it's festive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I had a performance in mind and I just forgot it. So
live, screen, in person.
Okay, no, it's okay. So they have apparently casted a new Grinch at was it Universal? Where is the Grinch at?
I want to say
because he's black now.
He is black. He is black, and I have been watching his TikToks, and I know exactly who you're talking about.
Speaking of improv, wow. Let me tell you something.
Those character actors, and I think we talked about
we did talk about this.
The evil queen last week. Yeah.
When someone gave him the whatever that their mom made, and he was like, "Oh, I like it," and they were like, "Are you sure?" He was like, "I'm not sure."
What I watched today.
He ate that up.
Oh my God, where is he? Hold on, let me get it. I'm just gonna go straight to the source.
And he was talking about how he was like he studied Jim Carrey and all that stuff. I'm
really?
Like,
and you know what? Part. And you can tell.
Yeah.
Because Jim Carrey, I think, embodied the Grinch the best.
Yeah.
In
yeah.
I think this person, this actor, you can definitely tell.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Grinch. He's great.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
He's
there was
amazing.
One that I saw today.
Are you like looking up his name?
Yeah. I'm trying to find out where he's at. I can't tell.
Yeah.
It looks like some type of amusement thing.
Yeah, he's at
either way. Yeah, I agree. That is great.
I'm eating it up. He's like, wow. I don't know how they're able to do that because that job is straight improv. Like it's like
that. I think would stress me out so bad. It would stress me out so bad.
Even how there's like all those rules about like how you can't. There's certain characters you can't even acknowledge. I think that's more of a Disney thing. But like, someone said something to him about Alphaba and like how she's green and stuff, and he was like something alphabet. I don't. Hilarious. I love the Grinch.
He's definitely a noteworthy performance.
Oh my God, I love him. I love him so much.
And I really admire people who are able to be like that.
Yeah.
I feel like I struggled. Like I would feel so self-conscious. Even in a costume, I feel like which is like ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
But like to try and like I think where I would get scared that I wasn't acting like the character, or like I would forget how to act like the character. I would forget how to respond like the character if someone like threw something at me that I wasn't expecting, you know?
Yeah. I feel like they probably put you through like months and months of like living with it's probably like theater. Like you live with the character for so long that like now you know how to juggle certain situations, or you know what I mean?
Just be like them.
Yeah.
Regardless of like whatever external situation is happening.
Yeah, because wow, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That has to be a fun, like I would, if I lived closer to one of those places, I would try to get a job doing that.
Would you?
And I would definitely go out for Princess Tiana.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you could like just like start like a costume company or like a character, like do like a character. No, the look on your face said absolutely not.
Because then I would be going to kids' birthday parties and stuff, and kids are mean. Okay.
Kids are terrifying.
At least like in a park setting, like there's like standards and protocols and rules and stuff. Like showing up to your house for your kids to tell me that like I don't look like the real Princess Tiana.
Like now I gotta fight your kid.
Yeah. Okay. And now I'm the bad guy. Now I look crazy.
For squaring up with a 7-year-old, but they should have kept their mouth shut. Like, what are you doing? Like,
and also, I had the name first. So I'm actually Princess Tiana.
And clock it. Mm-hmm.
And my favorite color is green. And
is it?
Before, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Green is a great color. What shade is green?
Every shade but neon. Like I love forest, I love emerald, I love olive, all the deep shades, army green. I love that. Do not like neon.
Okay. So like no brat color, Charlie XCX brat.
No.
That's fair.
Sorry.
It's not the nicest green, you know, of the shades of green. So like that's valid.
Yeah, it's too much for me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, guys,
thanks for tuning in to another episode. Happy 2026, even though by the time this episode airs, we'll be in like the third week or something of
we'll be well into 2026. Oh, great news. Our first episode just dropped this week. So, you know, if you're still listening after episode 1, thanks for hanging around.
They would know that. They already know that. If you're listening to this, they would already know that.
It's been a long week.
Yeah. Girl, yes.
It might be that, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It's great. Thank you again for tuning in. And yeah, let us know in the comments because Spotify has a comment section.
Oh my God, they do have a comment.
So does YouTube. So let us know what you want to see. Until next week.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, it's funny.